Okay, so here we are running wild outdoors. We're going to show y'all a little bit about the JX3 Hybrid. It's mostly what we're all going to try to hunt out of this year. I bought this one last year. So basically, let me go ahead and put it on. When you pack in, it works a lot like a turkey vest. So what I do, typically, we already put the sticks up just because Hunter's gonna get up there and show y'all what it looks like. These straps right here, flip the seat up and hold it. I plan on putting my backpack and possibly like bibs or a jacket in between the, I don't know what you call this part, just the backpack part and then the seat. And then I put my sticks on the outside. You can put your sticks on the inside, but I've noticed that when you close this, the bracket or the step on your sticks will try to poke through the seat. So trying to keep the seat safe. So all you do, you roll up to the tree, you take your sticks out, your backpack, whatever you take, flip it down. Then you just put your backpack straps on, hook that. The two straps that you hooked you kept your climbing sticks with, you use them again and hook them back as leg straps. And so he put on his waist belt, he used his leg straps. Now all he has next is to use his lineman's belt. This is the belt that came stock with the JX3 Hybrid. He had it daisy chained like that, so that way you just pull it apart like that. Makes life 10 times easier. Let me think if we got anything. There's his bridge. Let's see. It's that one right there.
We'll go on this loop.
It's a little tricky at first and overwhelming, but once you realize the few little buckles you gotta take care of your set.
So typically you're not gonna have two sticks on both sides like we are right now, so we're just doing this for the purpose of shooting. So
yeah, let me pull it.
You're not gonna, otherwise you'd have your, I'd recommend wearing boots too, not hey dude. Yeah.
I didn't think.
Otherwise you're gonna have your lineman belt just tighter to the tree like he's doing now versus what he initially was having to do.
Here's your tether. The tether that comes with it is the exact same rope as the lineman's rope. The only difference is he put this little, it's like a little peg stopper, I guess. You put it through the tether when you want to hold your tether to the tree better. Oh, mosquitoes are everywhere. Oh, shit. Now I put it higher. Typically what I found works best for me is putting it above your head and then bringing your carabiner down.
And for you veteran saddle hunters, we are new beginners, so we may take a little bit longer than those who've been doing it for a long time, especially me and Hunter. This is our first time ever really getting in this saddle. So
yeah, they sat in at ground level, and so just to see if they liked it, and they both, you know, really enjoyed it, how comfortable it is. Like I said, this part, it's just like any other routine. You got to do it over and over to practice it, just to get comfortable with it. The hardest part is really just remembering what buckles go where and when to do what. See, so he walked up the sticks with his lineman belt, he hooked his tether in. Now, when I sit down, Hunter, I slowly release my lineman's belt.
So right now he's getting his height on his.
Bring that peg up if you need to the top. You can, yeah, there you go. So see that little peg just holds your loop up there at the top of your tether. You notice that the JX3 has a big backrest. And so one thing that's cool about this, Hunter can show you, it's adjustable. So if you want to sit up straight, you can adjust it. If you want to lower it back a little bit, you can adjust it too. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, right there.
And then you can tilt it back. So I love it because it's kind of like a recliner. And so one thing I was looking at is the cool thing about the JX Hybrid is you don't need a platform. Take your feet off the thing. You feel pretty solid, secure right there. Now other saddles you can do that, but I had an Anderson tree sling that was modified and it was pretty comfortable. But if I wanted to do that, I was basically wrapping my legs around the tree like I was freaking riding it or something. So what I did, I have these modified Lone Wolf sticks. I ordered a double step off of Double Step Outdoors. And that's all you need. That's my platform and everything. Hunter, if you want to show, you know, kind of how you can walk around the tree like that. So obviously a benefit to saddle hunting is you can hunt all the way around the tree. You don't have to have a platform. You don't have to have a ring of steps. I mean, you can, not saying you don't, but I'm a freaking tightwad. And so I was like, hey, $10 for a double step.
Well, really probably.
And it would probably help if you had different shoes on.
Yeah, I don't have the best shoes on.
Again, hey dudes, are not the shoes to wear.
I mean, you could literally go all the way around the tree.
Hey, my other stick's over there too if you want to step on it.
Yeah. So you can go all the way around here.
And you can literally do reverse. You can go all the way around that side.
And it's
Pretty much you can leverage your body around the tree to keep away from the deer. But a lot of like any other saddle you're going to be hunting out of, how you can get around the tree. But comfort-wise, it's second to none.
I feel like it's a big game changer. Now there's another thing too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they included this thing called a whale's tail. It's an adjustable little, like, I don't really even know what you call that, just a piece of metal with spikes on it. Yeah. And it helps you rotate around the tree, but also when you rotate around the tree, it lets you hold your position. And all you have to do is sit. So if you want to just slowly work your way around the tree, all you have to do is let that thing dig in and you just slowly rotate. And it's got you right there. So say he's right there and he wants to hold his position, that whale tail, he just lets the whale tail dig in and he's good to go.
That's one of the biggest things with the JX3 is you're not going to need the knee pads like most other saddles because of your other saddles. You're going to be rubbing your legs on the tree. So,
yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure you could sit and shoot, you know, all the way around.
Like I said, guys, what we are going to do is we're going to shoot some out of the saddle and we'll let y'all know how that is. I think
don't look like a professional.
No, again, guys, we are not veteran saddle hunters.
This is the second time I've ever been in the saddle. So
it's his first time ever climbing up with it. So the cool thing about this is you put your lineman belt on, you climb the tree, and then all you have to do is wrap your tether around and just sit back. So you're always attached to the tree. So safety is a big thing with this. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Again, the biggest things with this, even though we have it on a big straight tree right now, you can really get in any tree you want to, just like a regular saddle with the JX3 Hybrid. I mean, you can get in crazy trees like that to get in cover with branches. I mean,
skinny trees.
You can get in skinny trees. You can even get in really big trees. This one's about your average size tree that most people are going to look to climb. But again, like we was talking earlier, up there in them northern states, a lot of times, some of the places around the farm country, there's just not a lot of big timber. And you kind of get stuck hunting those trees that are either real skinny or have a lot of branches in them.
Also, like I said, we're not getting paid or anything to, you know, promote this. We just really like it and just think it'd be beneficial for anybody that's looking into getting saddles. And so we paid $375, then $20 for shipping. So you got $395. Everything comes with it. So except for your sticks. So you may have $500-600 in your setup, and then you're pretty much good to go, and you can hunt anywhere. You can hunt all day long. You know, I really don't see any real downsides to it.
again, the great thing is you really don't need a platform. Like we was talking earlier, you can just rock the double step, and that's what you can use to put your feet on. Probably the best thing would be to do is maybe have another step on the other side of the tree, just so you can get that full rotation, or any other type of attachment that you can think of to put around the tree, so you can have something to step on the other side of the tree that will give you that full 360 spin around on the tree. But we're gonna start shooting and let y'all know how that goes and how it feels to shoot out of it.
Good shot.
Felt pretty good. I mean, no issues drawing back. I mean, you're not going to touch, it's not touch nothing, you know, at this angle.
That was seated too, wasn't it?
Yes, I mean, sitting down. I guess really your only issue would be if you was going to try and shoot in front, you probably need to stand up when you pull back to keep from hitting this on your drawback. But it looks like, to me, anything that's like more, you know, directly to your left if you're right-handed and then back would be better.
Fine.
And maybe if you needed to shoot there, just kind of lean in toward the deer so you could shoot all that right through there.
The cool thing about the saddles is if you set up, you can set up the way you think the deer's going to be coming, and you can put the tree in between you and them. So it's kind of like you have more cover.
Right.
I feel like that's another pro for the saddle.
Yeah, the deer won't be able to probably silhouette you as good, you know, coming in from this way for sure. Go ahead and shoot another one. Probably should have brought my quiver.
Oh, dude, you're good. It'd be easier just me handling too. Well, you ain't got to worry about it. It also comes with it. It's on the other side. There's 2 D clips right here that you can flip down, and you can actually let your bow hang from it. I don't know if I'll use it, but it's still a cool option that he put in.
Say take that whale's tail out down before you shoot.
If you need more room too, you can loosen those straps.
As you can see right there, he was nowhere near the rope. He had plenty of room.
I really probably should need something right here. Hell, I think it felt a lot better shooting sitting down. I mean, probably.
Yeah.
This is the first time I shot at it, so I don't know. It felt a lot better, more comfortable shooting sitting down.
Yeah, this is our big test day. I've hunted out of it twice. Me and Drew went down to a farm in Middle Tennessee, but I took a rifle.
I'll shoot again at the seated position. Oh yeah, this is like, oh actually you could shoot a lot better. Yeah, I think sitting down is your ticket.
Stacking them.
So really, you're not having any struggle, are you?
No. I noticed it standing up, trying to pull back. I don't know if it's just something where I'm not comfortable with it. It felt a little more awkward, or probably because I don't have boots on. I got these little thin shoes, so it can't really grab. But I really
probably experiencing some off balance since you're not used to it.
Because I think, but sitting down and shooting, I mean, that's pretty comfortable.
Seems like it makes you a lot more steady too.
So we'll go see how he shoots. Which Hunter this summer has not been the best shooter out of the group. Which, I mean, he's still, for the first time shooting out of the saddle, all kill shots, maybe 2 a little low.
This was a standing up shot.
Yeah.
The rest were all seated.
But for the most part, mostly a dead deer. Maybe a couple of shots, not the best, but this target's also very small too, so a life-size deer is not going to be that little. Maybe the rack. We'll take the rack size. But the body, that's a negative, especially for them northern deer. They'd look like Zan on all 4s.
A big fatty.
Oh shoot, freaking that.
One thing, you guys got to pre-order these. I think his name's John. I'm pretty positive. I don't know if he wants me to say. I mean, I don't feel like it's big breaking news, but he's coming out with a new JX3. I saw pictures online, and it looks like he just did some modifications to the one I bought. But in order to get one of these, you have to go to the JX3 Outdoors page, make an account, and email him.
Here, you all want to shoot now?
You shoot more if you want. I'd shoot all you can so you don't have to climb back up there again.
I feel good.
Okay.
20 yards. Deer, if I miss a deer at 20 yards, I suck.
And that's it, pretty much wrapped up.
Yeah. So hit up JX3 Outdoors if you want to look at them. He's got a bunch of pics. But if you want one, you have to set up an account and email him. And then, what was y'all's wait time? Did it say?
We put in for the new ones that Zam was talking about him coming out with. We went ahead and pre-ordered, and those are supposed to be shipping out, I think, mid-September. And right now it's the second week of August, so right at a month, pretty much, is the wait time.
Hey, just leave your tether up there so